Before I do anything, I want to wish the Godfather a very happy birthday, Mr. Ricky Russo. I've actually met him for the first time in my last visit to the White Plains show. The guy was gracious. He was a great guy to talk to. Um, Loved meeting him. Hope to meet him again once I go back to the next Westchester show, which should be, I think, next weekend. So I'll be looking to pick up a couple of cards from Mr. Russo. But I do want to extend a very happy birthday to you, Ricky. Thanks for all that you do for us YouTubers in our community. You are the Godfather. You are the guy that we all bow down to, and hopefully you live to be 100 years old. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for all you do for us, and I have a very happy birthday to you. Now that's out of the way. Tonight I am going to have another binder video, and of course it's of this guy who you see here, Mr. Reginald Martinez Jackson. Um, Reggie's been a favorite of mine since I was really young. My mom was a Reggie fan. I became a Yankee fan in 1976. That was a year before Reggie came. We got Reggie the next year. Didn't know much about Reggie. My mom fell in love with the guy as soon as she saw him, and because I'm such a mama's boy, when she loved Reggie, I loved Reggie. Now I modeled my game when I used to play after Greg Nettles. Why did I do that if Reggie was my favorite? I never thought I could be what Reggie was. I never had the dreams of hitting 3 home runs in one World Series game because I thought only guys who were gods could do that. And I consider Reggie Jackson a god as a kid. My first Yankee game was July 1st, 1980. It was bat day at Yankee Stadium. When we got there, I was given a no, I'm sorry, I was given a Willie Randolph model. I may have told this story before, and if I have, I apologize, guys. Um, but I wanted Reggie's bat. I had to have a Reggie Jackson bat. This was back in the days when during bat days. I don't know if other clubs did this, but they had the model, the name of the player stamped on back in the day. Um, so this was 1980. So I had gotten the Willie Randolph bat. I wanted Reggie, and I was adamant that we were going to get a Reggie Jackson bat. I didn't grow up with a father. My uncle took me to the game, and the poor guy must have stopped 100 kids to see if they had Reggie bats. Most of the kids actually didn't have a Reggie bat. If I remember, one kid had one and he wasn't giving it up for nothing, which I don't blame him. So I thought all was lost. So my uncle took me down to check out pregame before the game started, and lo and behold, we walked past this family, and I looked over, or my uncle rather looked over, and he saw this kid wearing a Willie Randolph little T-shirt, had the big Willie Randolph buttons, and he was crying. He wanted a Willie Randolph bat, and who did he have? He had Reggie. My uncle must have grabbed my arm so hard that I thought my arm was going to come out of its socket, and pulled me over to the kid, and he told the kid's father that his nephew had a Reggie bat. Would he like to trade for, had a Willie Rat bat? Would he like to trade for the Reggie? The kid stopped crying. His head must have snapped and looked at me, and he held the Reggie bat out to me. And I took the Reggie bat and I gave him the Willie bat. And I will never forget the smile this kid had, and he was jumping up and down. He was younger than I was. I was 1980. I was 9 years old, I think. Yeah, because in '81 I would turn 10. So 1980, and I'm dating myself, guys. But you probably figured out how old I am by now, anyway. Um, so yeah, he was about maybe 6 years old, and he was jumping up and down with glee, and I tried to play it cool. I was like, oh yeah, thank you for the Reggie bat. Let's go. I told my uncle and walked away, and got by me inside the hallway as we were walking to our seats, and then I started jumping up and down and dancing that I got a Reggie bat. So I was stupid though. I used that bat and played with it, even though it was so heavy and I couldn't really swing it. I still used the damn hell out of that bat, and I would give anything to find a Reggie Jackson model bat from 1980 when they gave it out at Yankee Stadium. I've been looking on eBay and I can never find one. So the search goes on. Hopefully, I'll find the bat and re-add it to my collection. So, anyway, that's pretty much my Reggie stories. I never got to meet the guy. Love Reggie though. Reggie's one of my all-time favorite players, and I've kind of made a decision about my collecting. I'm gonna try to focus my collecting on Jeter and on Reggie. I'm gonna hold off on the Tino stuff. I'm gonna hold off on the Mark Teixeira stuff. I'll still, if I still find a deal on those cards, I'll pick them up. And of course, if anyone trades me those cards, I'll definitely trade for them. But my main focus is Reggie, and it's on Derek Jeter right now. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. So let's take a look at the cards. This is the picture of one of the home runs in the 1977 World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. I don't know if this is the first or the second home run. I know the third home run was off Bert Hooton, so I think this might have been the first one. I think he might have hit it off Elias, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look that up, but would love to get this picture autographed by him one day. Um, Maybe that'll happen. So anyway, I do have other cards of Reggie that I haven't found. These are just some of the cards I have right now in the binder. I do have one of the top giant cards that I have that's somewhere else and I can't get to it right now. I do have some game used and autograph cards. Only one autograph card, but it's put away and I can't get to it. So I'll probably do a part 2 of the video, and I'll also show off my autograph ball and some of the bobbleheads that I have of Reggie Jackson, and maybe if I can find it, my McFarlane figure that I have of Reggie. So without further ado, let's get into the binder. So here we go off with some of the Reggie cards. I have a mixture here of modern and vintage Reggie. Don't have any of the really old Reggie cards just yet. Some of those are like pretty expensive, I know. So there's a 1979 Topps Reggie. I love this card. Has the All-Star inscription right there, signifying he was in the 1978 All-Star game. And here's a card from Topps with his plaque from the Hall of Fame. You know, I never argued with people who said that Reggie should have gone in as an Oakland A. I agree. His best years as a player were with the Dynasty A's of the early '70s. But Reggie wanted to go in as a Yankee, and can't say I blame him. To be honest with you, so many Hall of Famers are signified with Reggie. I mean, with Yankees in the Hall of Fame. Love this card. This is the Burger King card. Now, back in 1980, they stopped, from what I understand, making the team sets, and there was only, for the Yankees, I believe Reggie and I think Ron Guidry, and that's it. Those are the only two Burger King cards in 1980. I think they wanted to do national cards, so you got a set with different players from different teams. Reggie and Guidry, I think, were in those sets for the Yankees. These are the all-time fan favorites, and this is the actual 1980 card right there. Like the sportscaster card. There's a Topps Tech card. Love that card. This is sweet. I love the blue on this card. The blue sheen on this. Fantastic looking card there. And this is the Topps stickers. When I was a kid, I collected the Topps stickers and had the albums and everything. I do believe one year, it might be '82, he's featured as a California Angel on there, and I do want to get that for my Reggie collection. And here's some of the scorecards over here that I picked up at the last White Plains show. And here, 1982 Topps cards. Got the base, the All-Star, and the in-action card. I used to love the in-action cards, man. And I got 2 of the Kellogg cards here. I do like these cards a lot. I like to pick up some of the older ones too. I am going to be in Reggie acquisition mode for a while. I want Oakland A cards. I want Yankee cards. I want California Angel cards. I want Baltimore Oro stuff, if there's even anything. And I'm not just going to stop with the cards too. I'm going to see if I can get anything vintage Reggie. Love this thing over here. This is the coin, the Topps coin that they came out with. Unfortunately, this one's upside down, but I'm not going to try to screw with it now. I think I have a couple of Yankee coins also, but picked that one off eBay recently to add to the Reggie collection. And there's a picture of him in his Arizona State University uniform. Reggie, I believe, in his final year as an active player. And when he went to the Angels, that broke my heart. George just wouldn't go the extra year, and Reggie just left. and that broke my heart. I loved Reggie, still love him to this day. This is a sticker from I believe either Heritage or fan favorites. Don't really remember. It was a 1976 Reggie. Just I also bought this one at the last show. As you can see, the edges are a little worn. This is just a placekeeper for now until I'm able to pick up more mint card. Older Reggie stuff is expensive though. This is another card I picked up at the last White Plains show. A lot of people said that this one's a kind of a rare card. Um, don't know about that, but if it is, I'm really happy to have it. Love seeing Reggie in when he first started. This is kind of neat. This is like a scratch off game, I believe. One of my baseball card guys gave me a set of the Yankee ones, so of course I put the Reggie in the binder. Getting back to seeing pictures of Reggie that when he first started. Look at this one. This is awesome. This is the Reggie in a Kansas City A's uniform. You don't see many pictures of Reggie in a Kansas City A. I wonder if there's any cards of him as a Kansas City A. I know his rookie card he has a cap off, so I don't think it's a Kansas City A. I think it's an Oakland A card. There's Cooperstown when he was with the A's. Love the Allen and Ginters here. Beautiful cards. And the Topps 205s here also are just sweet. This Topps Bunt one, I do like that one a lot also. Anything with that Yankee logo, that's my favorite logo in all sports. I just really dig on it. Remember these old Kmart cards? You would get a box of them and you would get like the reprints or the pictures of the card. I think this was the MVP series. Yep, that's what it says right there, the MVP series. Love the oddball stuff, man. I love oddball stuff. Oddball stuff and inserts are like my favorite cards to collect. Looks like the Reggie coin fell out. So here's the picture of the coin. I think this is got to be 1987. If I can focus. There we go. Yeah, I was right, 1987. So there's the coin. Beautiful. This is great. I have to put it back in the binder. All right, let's focus. There we go. So getting back to what I was saying, I just love oddball stuff like the food premiums, the inserts. I just love cards like that, man. This is why I consider myself a baseball card junkie, man. Because I don't just dig on the autographs and the game used. Love the vintage. I love base cards. I love inserts. I love the premiums, the oddball stuff. Beautiful cards, man. I just love collecting these things. There you got the Fleer stuff. This is the 81 Fleer. Of course, this one's a little messed up. I'm gonna have to replace that one. I may have actually. May have been one of my old cards from when I was a kid. There goes some of the Donruss. Yep. It's like the top. This is a retro set, I think. Yeah, it's retro. And finally, we got some of the 70. This is 78, I think. Or no, this is 77 or 70. This is 78, I think. Got to replace these also, but they're still. Even in the well-loved condition, I call them well-loved. I don't call them beat up. I call them well-loved. Even in the well-loved state, they're awesome cards. I do want to replace them still, though, and try to see if I can get a minter. And there goes the card that Giuseppe One sent me the other day. Stuck in the binder as soon as I got it. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope to be able to make the second part of my Reggie collection soon. I just gotta find the other stuff so I can show it all off. I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. Please comment and subscribe. Comment below. Click that like button if you like the video. Hit the subscribe button for more sports content. Thank you guys for watching the video. Remember, collecting is the life, so live it. Happy birthday, Ricky.